Alright, gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I know we are live. We apologize for everything going on. Pretty much had a couple things to deal with. Welcome to Ravens Colts Play-by-Play. I'm your host, Jason Michael Johnson, aka Big J Money Baby. Unfortunately, yeah, I know I'm not wearing my any Ravens jersey. I pretty much got the Ravens hat on. Ravens flag in the background. Let's get started. First, let me go ahead and do something real quick. I'm gonna go on my store real quick. I have to went to my store real fast. So give me 1 second. Hang on. Hey everybody, we're going live with Ravens Colts Play-by-Play live on YouTube right now. We ready, we're ongoing. So come on through. Let's watch this game and let's have some fun, baby. Let's get it. Hey everybody, we're going live. Alright, we're ready. So let's go in. Game already in progress right now. Ravens are 1st and 10 from Baltimore's 40. Jackson shotgun takes back. He throws, fires, and it's caught by Zay Flowers, and that's going to be a 9-yard completion. So that's going to be 2nd and 1. Now the ball is cross midfield. So it's close to midfield. So Ravens first drive, they're moving the football quickly. We're currently in progress. We're a little over 10 minutes left in the first quarter. We're all at midfield. Jackson shotgun. He decides to run it, and he's going to get the first down. Move them chains. Now we're in Colts side of the field. Let's go into what transpired prior to stream. So right now, the Ravens ended up going on a 4. Pretty much had Colts win on there. End up starting the ball with the ball, and they end up getting their first. The Ravens give up a big first down on first and 10 from Indy's 25. Colts Zach Moss would run from left end and be forced out of bounds at the Indianapolis 45 for a 24-yard gain. Indianapolis 49, my apologies. Ravens would then proceed to go. And then the Ravens would proceed to clamp down on defense as the first play. On that next play, Zach Moss will get a 2-yard gain. Gardner Minshew would throw incomplete to, I believe, Pierce. And then Gardner Minshew would get sacked for a 10-yard loss by Kyle Hamilton. And that would lead to a punt. So that was a 5-yard drive. Right now, the Ravens are currently in a 9. This is at a 9-play drive. We're right now watching it right now. It is right now. There's another first down right there. We're currently at. Right now. We're currently at the Ravens. We're currently at looks like a 1st and 10 at the Indianapolis 13. As the most recent play, Lamar Jackson threw pass deep to Isaiah Likely for a 20-yard completion. Right now, it's woo. Well, I'm just watching the play. It's a little where I'm watching it is a little delay. Lamar ended up escaping a big sack and ended up getting, I believe, a 1-yard gain off of that play. So I'm a little delayed again. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still trying to figure out. It's just my stream stage has a little delay, so I'm like maybe 2 or 3 plays behind. Oh. Yeah, at least a play behind, a play or 2 behind. And that was a great completion right there by Isaiah Likely. So once again, I am pretty much catching up with you guys as I'm going on. So I'm pretty much right at where they're at. We're at 1st and 10 from Indianapolis 13. So I'm going to be seeing like Gus Edwards run for a 5-yard completion and 4 or 5-yard gain. So I'm at least catching up, unfortunately. The Ravens are so far really taking their time in this one. There's Gus Edwards running the football here, and he's going to get a 5-yard gain. So here we go. Next play. This is 2nd and 6 from the 8. So right now, Ravens are currently out without currently Justice Hill, Tyler Linderbaum. Let me go ahead and look at the injury list here for Ravens. Ravens are so far without Marcus Williams, Ronnie Stanley, Odafe Away, Tyler Linderbaum, Justice Hill, Marlon Humphrey, and Odell Beckham Jr. Unfortunately for I believe Darius Washington is sent to IR, I believe, for a chest injury. And I think he's supposed to be out for the season, which is unfortunate. If that is the case, I hope that isn't true, but hopefully he comes back. At least, hopefully it's not a full, really season ending. And the Ravens have scored on Lamar Jackson running it for 8 yards. And now the Ravens are up 7-0 over the Colts. And let's see how this went down. Let's break down that whole drive for you guys. So that was a 12-play, 80-yard drive. That took off 6 minutes and 31 seconds. Yep, 6 minutes, 31 seconds. And let's go down that list. So Lamar Jackson would start the drive with an 11-yard rush. And next play, Lamar Jackson would find Mark Andrews for a 5-yard completion on next play. Next play, Gus Edwards would be stopped for a 1-yard loss. Lost 3rd and 6 on the 3rd and 6. Lamar Jackson would find Zay Flowers for a 1st down on a 6-yard completion. And then on the next play, Lamar Jackson would find Zay Flowers again for an 8-yard completion. Next play, 2nd and 2, Lamar Jackson would scramble for a 5-yard rush. And in the very next play, Gus Edwards would rush for another 5 yards on that 1st and 10 from Indianapolis 46. Next play, Lamar Jackson would find Rashad Bateman, who would be pushed out of bounds for a 6-yard completion, and that would move chains more. And then on the very next play, Lamar Jackson would actually scramble and escape from a close sack, but would scramble for a 2-yard gain. Next play, Lamar Jackson would find Isaiah Likely for a 20-yard completion. That would move him into the red zone. And then on the next play, Gus Edwards would find Rush for 5 yards. And then Lamar Jackson would then scramble for that 8-yard touchdown run. And looks like that is rolled back some. And my stream rolled back some, so we're kind of a little behind. Hopefully not too far behind. So anyway, so apparently Yellowstone's now on CBS now. So that's interesting. So I guess is that a result of this whole strike? Looks like the rain slowed down some. Let's see. So let's see. Ravens are currently 7.5-point favorite in this game. The over/under is 44 according to Caesars Sportsbook. So far, let's see how this goes right now. And they're going through the whole history of how Baltimore Colts would leave Baltimore to go become the Indianapolis Colts, and now they're talking about how the Cleveland Browns of old became the Ravens of new, and the Browns now. And they're going through this whole weird thing of how everything became what it was. Alright, here we go. This is 1st and 10. Gardner Minshew drops back, 5-yard drop. He would find his target. I believe that is Who would that be? That was John. I think that's Downs. John Downs. And there's Lear Johnny Unitas in the Baltimore Colts in the Ravens Rim of Honor, and looks like a Zach Moss would push his way into a 4-yard gain. That's going to set 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 from Indianapolis 3-4. 4. So far, so good so far for Ravens. Looks like a lot of things. So far, there's less than 6 minutes left in the game. There's less than 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Ravens rush, and Moss would find a hole, and he's going to be met by a litany of Ravens, and they're going to stop forward progress at the 36. So that's going to stop first down 4. That's going to stop first down. Alright, let me check on. Let me get this. Where is it? Let me get the analytics. Here's that. Alright, so far we're gonna do good here. Where's that studio thing? Here it is. That's our part. Electoral room. Let's see if everything's done good. Okay, looks like everything's done good. Let me check everything out. Alright, so I have the chat up now. So, let's see what it is. Alright, so we're at 2nd and 7, Ravens, and he's gonna drop that football. Brandon Stevens with the coverage, amazing coverage, just breaking up right as that ball came up and popped it out of his hands. So, no chance there. Anyways, we got an update from Miami and looks like the Dolphins are going to rumble, bumble, and stumble their way into the end zone for a touchdown, and that's going to set up an out, and the Dolphins are up 14-0 for the Denver Broncos. So, we go 3rd and 7. Ravens show blitz. Minshew going shotgun. And it's snapped. Ravens rush 5. Hamilton back. And it's a second. And that's another sack for the second-year safety from Notre Dame. Kyle Hamilton with another sack. Same thing. They could not cover this man. They tried to put someone at the edge. And Roquan Smith was able to, set up the hole. And then comes in and gets that sack. But yes, that was a big one, and that's another sack again, and I believe that is an 11-yard loss, and that's going to set the punting unit out. Punt, and Duvernay is going to sack this. It's going to roll out of bounds, and that's going to be at the 25. But yes, Kyle Hamilton showcasing his rushing ability. The second-year safety is breaking out into his own man, and you got to be appreciative of that. So, appreciative of that right now. So, that's big. So, that is actually so far 2 sacks, 2 big sacks right there for the quarterback right there. You got to be appreciative of that so far. Alright, let's get this. Kind of doing a couple things really quick, so just, hopefully nothing's too crazy stuff. And no. No. There it is. Get that. Okay, I just gotta click on that. Now notice, click on that part. Go ahead and do that real quick. And yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start a poll. I'm gonna set a poll real quick. Alright. Let's do a poll real quick. How do you think the Ravens next drive will go? No. TV field goal. Punt or free and out. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how we're doing. So let's see how this is. Is game on? Yeah, game is live. Game is ongoing right now. Ravens got the ball, and Gus Edwards is just ran for a big first down, and that is at the 35. 35 throw. So that's a first down. And right now. So right now that's going to set first and 10 from their 35. Looks like the rain is stopped so far. But I think people are really wearing models because it was because of like the thunderstorm. So let's see how this is going right now. Live. So okay, now that's the second one. So they marked it set short, and that is Lamar Jackson throws to Mark Andrews, and that's going to set a big first down there. And that's now, and now the Ravens are at the Colts side of the field, I believe at the 45. At the Colts 45. So here we go. So the Ravens are so we're moving back. Kenyon Drake is actually on the field for Ravens right now. So let's see what is going on now. Ravens at shotgun, Drake in the backfield on, and that's gonna step. He's gonna throw it to Sname, and he's grabs a ball, and he's gonna run for it, and the ball's fumble, and there's a fumble on the play, and it's recovered by the Colts, but there is laundry on the field. Oh, it appears to be the flag's on the Ravens, so that they might decline that penalty, and that result of the play is, and that result is going to be a turnover, unfortunately. And that was a great punch out right there by number 29 for the Colts. So, yep, that is a fumble on play. So, we have a turnover. Let's see who broke that pass up. That was recovered by, it's like Brent. I believe that's Brent, and that was recovered by, I believe that's Brent. Let me see the name. My apologies if I do not have like the name. So let's see. That is Juju Brent. I believe Brett forced that fumble, and I believe recovered it. So great play right there by Juju Brent. Juju Brent is, let's take a quick look at where Mr. Brent's here. See, okay, second round draft pick coming out of Kansas State. So pretty much rookie corner. All right, there we go. Ravens had, and now the Colts are moving the football, and Zach Moss is really showcasing his abilities right now. He is showcasing his abilities right now. So we were doing that for a minute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this poll real quick. I was gonna say we're just gonna end that poll right there because that was earlier, but now we got. I guess we can ask the question: what was? So apparently it was like 2 votes. One was for a touchdown, and one was for a punt. Looks like neither one that happened. So unfortunately. So yeah, we're currently still ongoing right now. Ravens are, and right now the Colts are slowly moving. That is, oh, so Roquan Smith ended up breaking up the pass. Breaks up that pass right there. That was, I believe, that was intended. Pretty much hit him right in the head. So here we go. Less than a minute left in the first quarter. We're now down the 1 minute mark. Ball at the Colts 3-5. Ravens. And that is a 2-yard completion right there. I believe that's for number 6. That was Isaiah McKenzie. Isaiah McKenzie for 3-yard completion. 3-yard completion. So here we go. Next play, 2nd and 7. Ball at Colts 38. Colts 38. And right now, Ravens showing blitz. This looks like they might be faking it. And they're rushing 4. It's rush 4. Clowney comes in, breaks up, and he's getting stopped. And Minshew scrambles. He fires and throws to Michael Pittman, and he ends up getting a big completion, tackled by Geno Stone. And that's going to end the first quarter right there and the Ravens. And now the Colts are going to be starting at 1st and 10 from Baltimore 49. So far in the first quarter, so that is 1 quarter down. Ravens lead 7-0. 7-0. Ravens so far have gained approximately 133 total yards with 7 first downs, but that 1 turnover right there, unfortunately, by Kenyon Drake there on that big punch out by Drew Brents, and that is for Colts. They have gained 50 total yards and 4 first downs, and the time possession's about even, almost even, 7:09 for the Colts, 7:51 for the Ravens going in. So far, Gardner Minshew is 4 for 7 for 23 yards. Lamar is 7 for 7 for 89 yards. Zach Moss is the leading carrier for the Colts so far with 6 carries and 47 yards. Lamar is leading carrier for the Ravens for 4 carries, 26 yards, and a touchdown. And for best receiver for the Colts is Michael Pittman Jr. for that 13-yard completion so far. And Mark Andrews is the top receiver for the Ravens for 2 receptions for 25. So far, pretty much at kind of almost even. Lamar is 7 for 7 so far. So far, Patrick Rain is looking pretty good. He's averaging 12.7 yards per completion. But Gardner Minshew has been sacked twice for 20 yards, both by Kyle Hamilton. And in terms of rushing, Gus Edwards has been the other rusher for 4 carries and 18 yards. So average 4.5 yards per carry. For receiving, we have Kenyon Drake for 24 yards completion. Isaiah Likely for 20-yard completion. Zay Flowers for 2 receptions for 14 yards. And Rashad Bateman for 1 completion for 6 yards. 6 yards so far in terms of tackles. Kyle Hamilton is playing phenomenally. He has had 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Currently, 2 sacks. Brandon Stevens so far being the best, currently top pass defender so far with 2 tackles and 1 pass defended. So far it is looking pretty far for Indianapolis defense. Ronnie Thomas and Judy Brents are both the 2 who have had the most tackles for free currently. And so far there's only been 2 punts. Only punter so far has been out there is Rigoberto Sanchez for 2 punts and 93 yards, so an average of 46 yards per punt. And so far, Devin Duvernay's only returned that one of those punts for 7 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd and 11. Ball at the 50. Ravens find Pittman, and he is going to be stopped for a loss. And that was Kyle Hamilton for that stop. So far, 3rd and 11. All right, here we go. 3rd and 11. Great screen and great, like, grabbing the ankles and, ankles right there by Hamilton. So far, 3rd and 7. Ball at the 50. Minshew, a shotgun, man in motion. Minshew fires, throws Pittman, and he is stopped for a 7-yard. And he's going to be stopped for 7-yard for a 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen and Brandon Stevens on the tackle. And this is pretty much, I think, the same bowl screen, but this time Kyle Hamilton was not able to stop him. But that was pretty much a great. So far, that is, I believe, that isn't a free and out. That is at least. So that drive is going to end with 8 plays, 34 yards, and 4 minutes 11 seconds of total offense. And ball is punted, and it is going to be caught and downed by the Colts. And the Ravens are going to be starting up at their own 7. At their own 7-yard line. So far, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing good afternoon. Hope everyone's relaxed. Everyone's getting comfortable, enjoying this game so far. We are currently. So there's a little delay so far on my stream. So I'm kind of catching up a little bit. So but everyone's doing good. Right now we're gonna go ahead and so I'm gonna check in something. I'm gonna get me some refreshments. I will be right back. Be right back. Alright, back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Alright, back, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, for those wondering what I got, it's pretty much Budweiser Zero. So, pretty much don't, so far, I'm not saying I don't drink, it's just, I just pretty much I just kind of just choose not to, really, just because. So here we go. Ravens starting off their drive about to start driving off in a second. And we're still in commercial right now. It's pretty much Survivor. It has 90-minute episodes. I guess they decided to do that because of the whole strike stuff. So, fair enough. Salute. Alright, here we go. And now Melvin Gordon is actually apparently out on the field. Ricard, fullback, onside, and he is going to be. And Gordon gets his first rush of the season. And so far, that is a 2-yard rush right there. So that's going to set up 2nd and 8. And they're showcasing Lamar, showcasing what he's doing in terms of his runs. And so far, I think they're showcasing the pocket. And Morgan Moses actually blocking downfield, went up downfield, and so far it is looking pretty much a decent game Lamar already over 117 total yards of offense. And Gordon gets that carry, and he's going to be rushes for 4, I believe, in that one. So far, 3rd and 4 going in from the Ravens. 13, I believe. That's 13. 13. Going offense coordinator Tom Munkin on screen. So far, 3rd and 4, ball at 13. Lamar now going empty back was shotgun, but Gordon now in Ocean as wide receiver. So spread offense. Ravens sack, and Lamar is going to get sacked and it fumbles football, but was able to recover it really quickly. That is going to unfortunately set up a 3 and out. And that will set up a 3 and out. So that is going to lead to Jordan Stout coming out to punt. All right, so Jordan Stout is going to be punting from back of the end zone. So here we go. Stout takes it snap, and he's going to punt it, and it looks like he may have shanked it. Oh, it's a bounce. Great bounce. And that's going to stop, and that's going to be at the Indianapolis 26. At the Indianapolis 26. According to game guys, I was looking at this, and he said that the punt was actually, it was only 10 yards, and I'm like, I think this thing of like, okay, so ESPN Gamecast, which I'm looking at here, it's showing that it was down at the 26 of Baltimore, so I was thinking like, did it get, but in actuality, it is a 65-yard punt to the Indianapolis 27 right now. Somehow, I believe Pat McAfee is watching that game and seeing Jordan Stout hit that thing. Pretty much probably just lost his mind, even though Ravens are playing against his team. He's probably impressed by that punt right there. So yeah. So far I think let me refresh this because I think that the Colts, that the ESPN Gamecast may be drunk. Yeah, I think it still is drunk. So I'm like, yeah, So yeah, that is a 3 and out. That was basically the first 3 and out of the game, right there. I believe for both teams. You can kind of technically call it with like that fumble, but that's a 3 and out so far. But Ravens lead 3-0. Ravens lead 7-0 right now. I don't know why I said 3-0. Let's look at the rest of the league so far. Let's see. We got the Dolphins up 14-7 over Denver Broncos. The Patriots have a 3-0 lead over the Jets. And let's see. Buffalo Bills lead the Washington Commanders 10-0. But Washington's for any second goal at the 6. Falcons and Lions are tied up 3 apiece. Saints are ahead 13-0 over the Green Bay Packers. And the Houston-Jacksonville is, I cannot see what it is. So I might have to pull up. Okay, good. I can actually do that. So also Titans, Browns are now tied up 3 apiece. And it is caught. Wow, what a pass right there. And that was, I believe that's Brandon Siebels, number 14, with that catch. Stevens with the coverage, and so far that is a rare thing so far, a rare completion. That's a rare completion so far. Here we go. All right, here it is. Texans lead Jaguars 7-0, surprisingly. And is Eric Sherman with the rush, and he's going to be tackled for a 2-yard gain. So, there's Anthony Richardson on the sidelines. Unfortunately, he's out this game because of concussion. Unfortunately. So here we go. Let's move on. So this would have been an interesting game to see how he would have fared. So that's why Minshew has to start shotgun formation. Minshew, mouse in the backfield. Minshew steps up, throws, fires, and it's caught by, I believe that's number 83. I believe that is complete to, I believe that's Granson. And Granson, and that's a 7-yard completion. So that's going to set 3rd and 1. Ball at the Ravens 41. And it is pass rush, and Zach Moss would get a 2-yard rush on that one, and the Colts are looking to start to go no huddle right now. Huddle, Ravens showing a 4-man rush. Queen coming up, and he's going to come in for the blitz package, and that it's going to be, and that is a 9-yard completion right there, and that is believed to be downs on that one. And they're showing the Saints, Packers highlights, and it looks like there's a punt return for a touchdown. And wow, what a great punt return right there for a touchdown. And there we go, 2nd and 1. Zach Moss is going to rush and get the first down and a little more extra. On that one. It is so far though, and so far right now, Colts are moving this football. They're moving this football very effectively. Ball now at Ravens 24. So Minshew throws, fires, and he's gonna get, and that is downs again for completion. Down in there. So the Colts are right down, starting to go up tempo here. 2nd and 5, ball at, and that's ball at the 19. And they're saying that Minshew's actually been throwing. I don't think he's missed. I don't think he's been incomplete any of these passes. Let's see, 1. Yeah, we gotta see how many passes. So here we go, 2nd and 5. Ravens showing blitz and fires, and that is Pittman, and that's a 2-yard completion right there. Stevens with the tackle, and that's gonna set up 3rd and 3 from the Baltimore 17. So let's see what happens here. So here, so far this is looking pretty good. And Ravens defense showing up in full force. They are really cheering for their team. It looks like a big rush relay so far. Shotgun formation. Moss in the coverage, and Patrick Queen on the coverage, and Zach Moss would boss Patrick Queen, and that is going to set up an Indianapolis Colts touchdown right there. Queen on the coverage, and pretty much Zach Moss would moss him. He would go up to the air, and he would tell Patrick Queen in his ear, "Hold my nuggets, suck my dick." As the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual V. Chiseldonis would say, and the Colts would take this thing 9 plays, 73 yards, and take 4 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock. And a great play right there. And now we have a tied game in Baltimore. 7-all. Seven all, and with a little over 6 minutes left in the quarter. So here we go. So far, so good. We're now Ravens are really so check something real quick. Let's go through Twitter real quick and see what's going on here. Yeah, for those wondering what the arena stadium was, the Ravens had the tarps out for the field. If you're wondering, this was kind of the scene hours before the game, earlier on. So pretty much very rainy. I believe that was pretty much since late Friday night because of like the whole, I think tropical storm that was coming in. Pretty much was coming in. So here we go. Let's go through here. See. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. What happened? So far, all right, tied game here, and it is pass, and Devin Duvernay with the receive, set to receive, and it is, I believe that is now the Ravens going to start off. Will start off at their own 24. Own 24 off a 20-yard rush. Here we go. It is. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and continue onward on this. Continue onward on this one. All right, so here we go. Shotgun formation. Drake in the backfield. Jackson steps back. Waits. And it's a fumble on the play, and it's recovered by the Colts. And it was covered by Quiddy Pay. I believe that was Tavon Bryan with the forcing the fumble. I believe Barr was trying to throw it, and he throws it forward. Let's see here. Does he throw it back? He does. He pump fakes, and it gets knocked out of his hands by Bryan. Let's see what happens here. Yep. Throws. He goes forward, and he could not. It was kind of pump fake, but he did not expect Tavon Bryan to actually bat his hand at it, and then it was recovered by Quiddy Pay, and that is a bad look right there. That's 2 turnovers so far for the Ravens, and the Colts now got the football. Is going to get the football right back after tying this game. And look at Lamar. He's upset at himself. He cannot believe he made that mistake right there. So, and replays confirm it. That is a fumble. And right now the Ravens are, and now the Ravens defense immediately has to come back out on the field. Ravens on 4th free. And Zach Moss is going to run for a 2-yard completion right there. Ball at the Ravens 19. Oh boy. It's gonna be a long afternoon. This is gonna be a long afternoon. This could be a long afternoon. So here we go. Let's see. All right, 2nd and 8. Minshew empty back set and fires Pittman, and he's gonna get a 7-yard completion off that one. 3rd and 1. And looks like they're gonna go no huddle on this one. They're trying to at least confuse that Ravens defense and also make them tired, gas them out. So Moss takes the snap. He looks like he was about to be stopped for no gain, but he somehow fires. He finds way off a second effort contact and gets that 1 yard. And that's going to set 1st and goal. If you're Ravens, you just want to at least hold them to free here. So far, we're in red zone, 1st and goal. And so far, Gardner Minshew's in his last 10 attempts. I believe he is 10 for 10 so far. Here we go. 1st and goal. Ball at the Ravens 8.5. Zach Moss with the carry, and he's going to be stopped for, I believe, 1, maybe half a yard. I believe that's at the 8. So here we go. And now Ravens are looking. So let's see here. 2nd. So Maul is believed to be marked at the 7. Yes, it is marked at 7. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Minshew steps back, throws, fire, and that is incomplete. Incomplete pass intended for Zach Moss. He could not. Minshew threw it a little too low, and that is incomplete. So here we go. You got our Colts fan in a very old school outfit. So 3rd and goal right now. Ravens flock standing up, getting loud. Manny wearing the hoodies. Here we go. Empty back set. Minshew is trying to okay, now it's shotgun formation. Moss now gets back behind. And wow, he gets hit. Geno Smith. Big hit right there. Minshew would get hit again. Was able to get it ball out of time. I believe who was that stopped him. Stopped him there. So that is going to set up, and that's going to have Rudy. I believe that's Rudy. Oh, wait a minute. What are they trying to do? I think John Harbaugh was going to call timeout because he's like, wait a minute, what? Wait, timeout. What the hell is about to go on here? What the hell is going on here? So that's going to set up a timeout. John Harbaugh was going to call his first timeout. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this quarter. Where I think he's trying to figure out either A, are the Colts going to go for it here on 4th down, or are they going to go and take that field goal and just take the field goal. So here we go. I don't know if they were trying to set up something where they can get them to cause And they're gonna set, and I believe that is gonna be they're gonna go for the field goal here. And they're switching out again, and I think they're just trying to confuse this. I think they're trying to confuse the defense here, maybe, or set up something where they can cause like a delay game or something. And they're trying to switch, and I think that's a delay game. Because I think what happened is since they were doing like that stuff, I think since the offense had a substitution, defense was allowing themselves to get a substitution as well, and look at the Colts. Coach, he's like, okay, you know what? I'll take it. So now that's gonna set up a field goal unit. Now they're just like, okay, the Colts is like, okay, we're gonna stop doing this weird mind games. We're just gonna go ahead and kick this field goal. Kick the field goal here, and that is gonna set up, and it's good. And the Colts now lead 10-7. They taken that fumble, forced fumble from Lamar. Took it to the turnover MC and converted it into 3 points. And that was a 31-yard field goal by, I believe that the kicker is Matt Gay. By Matt Gay. So that is 10-7 for the Colts. 10-7 Colts lead. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the quarter. Let's go through the rest of the league so far. Browns now lead 10-3. Less than 4 minutes left in the first half for them. First and goal. Lions are ahead of Falcons 10-3, but they're also threatening to score their first and goal at Atlanta's 4-yard line. On the 4-yard line. Saints ahead of Packers 14-0. 14-0. See here next. Dolphins ahead of Broncos 21-10. Tie game in, I believe it's in Minnesota. As the Vikings Chargers tied up 7-0. 2 0-2 teams going out, duking it out, trying to at least get, one is going to leave with W. Patriots taking on the Jets so far. Patriots up 10-0 over Jets. Bills ahead of the Commanders 10-0. Texans ahead of Jaguars, and the Texans are ahead of the Jaguars 14-0. And yeah, going into the rest of the league, we have the Panthers taking on the Seahawks at 4:05 this evening on CBS. Surprisingly, so Fox, I guess because I had Fox. There have the Bears taking on the Chiefs at 4:25. Cowboys taking on the Cardinals. Are going to take on the Cardinals in Glendale. Dallas 12.5-point favorite, same as Kansas City 12.5-point favorite. And the Steelers take on the Raiders for Sunday Night Football in the Allegiant Stadium. Vegas is a 3-point favorite on that one. 3-point favorite. And then on the doubleheader for Monday Night Football, we have the Eagles taking on the Buccaneers, who are surprisingly undefeated. And the Rams go into Paycor Stadium and take on the Cincinnati Bengals, who are going to and will probably be without Joe Burrow. And there's a chance the Bengals could go 0-3 in that one. So that is again 0-3, 0-3, Rosetta Stone Spanish, my friends, amigos. So here we go. Lamar been under pressure on 13 dropbacks. He's been sacked once and 2 hurries. Here we go. Pass, snap, and Lamar is going to take it to himself, and he's going to rush for 5. Out of bounds. So here we go, 2nd and 5 so far. So 2nd and 5 right now. Ravens, we have, let's see what happens next here. So here we go, 2nd and 5. Ravens, okay, Kenny Drake tosses it, fires, he stiff arms the man, and he's going to be stopped for no gain. And he's going to get stopped for no gain. But still, he puts a stiff arm back, tosses a... And I think this is going to be... But we're going to have a penalty. And it's like illegal shift. Illegal shift on offense, and penalty has been declined. And as a result, that is going to be, and they're going to go 3rd down, 3rd and 5. It's going to be a 3rd and 5. Here we go. 3rd and 5, shotgun formation. And that's a bad snap, and Sam Mustafer snaps the ball early, and that is going to cause a fumble. Marr has to recover, and the Ravens just go 3 and out, and they're going to run the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Like, Marr was trying to cover it, and Mustafer just said, pretty much, seriously, my man decided to shoot his shot too goddamn early, and now Ravens fans are going out of there is leaving disappointed. So we're now going to the 2-minute warning, and Ravens are going to be forced to punt. Jeez, there's a series of unfortunate events that, and I hope that, and by the way, the Ravens get the ball to start the 2nd half. So Ravens, that was a drive you needed to at least either tie this game, or at least you should have tie the game, or at least get the lead to go into halftime, either with the lead or at least have this game tied up. So now you're playing from behind here. Let's go on. Let's check in with the Lions and Falcons. Lions Falcons, there are 3rd and goal at the Atlantic 6 there. That's 2-minute warning. And Titans Browns, Browns up 10-3. They're in the 2-minute warning. So far, we are Bills Commanders at 2-minute warning as well. Bills lead 10-0. Patriots lead the Jets. Eat Jets 10-0. Jets are 4th and 1 at the New England 48-yard line. So it looks like they're going to try to do something to get that 1st down. And the Bills are going to go up 13-0 now, as Tyler Bass boots a 54-yard field goal, and the Bills lead 13-0 over Commanders. What a boot right there. And right now, and Vikings are currently 1st and goal at the 3-yard line, as Kirk Cousins finds and Alexander Mattison for a 9-yard completion, and there's also a penalty on Derwin James of the Chargers for unnecessary roughness, which gave him for more yardage into that 1st and goal. Let's see if the Vikings actually convert that to points. And Lions has scored on a 24-yard field goal for a 24-yard field goal. Lions now lead 13-3. And they're showing off Jimmy's famous seafood, and looks like they're showing off those famous crab cakes. Yeah, right now, if famous seafood, I don't think you want to give any of them crab cakes. Where's the game? Here we go, Stout with the punt, and he boots this thing hard and high, and it's going to bounce, and It is picked up by the Colts. I believe that is. Let's see who that was who received that. It was picked up by Isaiah McKenzie, and he would run it for 16 yards. Ball is now at the Ravens. Will be at the Indianapolis 49. So first and 10. Ball placed at Indianapolis 40. Actually, not 49. For 46. My apologies. I'm looking at the play clock. I'm looking at this situation here. So here we go. Ravens showing a 4-man rush. Ravens rush 4, and that is, I believe that's Zach Moss right there for another 3-yard gain, and he is going to be tackled. And we have a Raven down, and we have a Raven down. My goodness. I believe that's Travis Jones, in our interior defensive line, and Harbaugh is just like, God damn it! One of the Rams fans right now, they are pretty much saying one thing on regards to this whole thing, and it's pretty much the one thing that every Raven fan is feeling currently. Sign that. What the hell? Why am I getting? What the heck? What's that? I don't know. So, why did you do that? Rolling stuck. Okay. Here it is. There it is. Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty much the scene going on right now with the Ravens right now.
So much pain!
Oh.
So much pain!
Let me check if I actually... Oh, okay, my bad. I probably did not play the... I don't know if the audio came in or not, so give me a second. Let me... Come on, oh, oops. There it is. Yeah, this is pretty much Ravens right now.
So much pain! So much pain!
So much pain! Just so much pain! Because of this whole situation. So, hopefully, Travis Jones hopefully this is a mild one. He just got the wind knocked out of him. But, the way I see it, it could be like a torn, but who knows, it could be something way worse than he's out for a season. So, the football gods, again, show no mercy. Amen. Once again, show no mercy. Amen. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. So here we go. 4-man rush. Looks like we're 4-man rush. Ravens rush free instead, and Zach Moss is going to take that, and that's going to be a first down right there. And Zach Moss is so far just cooking. And once again, the Colts now going pressure. Actually, this is going to be free in inches, and Moss is going to still get that first down and gain that crucial yard, and then some. So that's 2, and the Colts are still going up tempo, and they're less than a minute left in the quarter to go. Here we go, 1st and 10. Minshew throws, fires, and incomplete. And Ronald Darby with that stop would break up that play. pass intended for Michael Pittman Jr. Pretty much was a go route comeback, and Darby was able to read it, and he was able to at least stop him. Get in front of him in that ball. And Matt Gay is getting ready to kick another field goal. So here we go. Field goal range looks like it is at the 32. And that's going to be, I believe that's false start. And that's going to be another 5 yards. Going backwards. 5 more yards. Some 5 yards. 5 yards. And I believe that is on, I believe that's numbers 56, Nelson. Off for intent. I believe that's Quinn Nelson for the false start. So that is now ball at the Ravens 48. So 2nd and 15. In order to get the field goal range, they need to be at least at the 34. So here we go. Pass is caught, and that's caught by Downs, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the Baltimore 42 for 6 yards. Josh Downs, okay. For anyone needs to know, that is Josh Downs for a 6-yard completion, and that's going to set up 3rd and 9. 39. 39. Ravens defense getting a little louder. Here we go, shotgun formation. Ravens showing blitz. 2 seconds. And play clock, they get right at 0. And Hamilton comes in, and that's a 1st sack, and that's a fumble on the play. And it's picked up by the Ravens, and it's going to roll. I think it's going to roll out of bounds, or it's going to be received. Or the ball's out of bounds. Or it's about out of bounds. Out of bounds. Or it doesn't roll out of bounds. And the ball looks like it has rolled out of bounds. And that's going to set up a 4th down. What a play right there. Easily. A bad drop would be converted to, and Hamilton once again comes in with a 3rd sack of the day. This man is just fighting. No one is covering this man. Hamilton is just coming in like a bullet, like a man out of hell. Just freaking stacked him. And Hamilton, he wanted that. He wanted that one. So here we go. That's going to set up 4th and 10, 21 at the Indianapolis 43. Hamilton is playing like a demon possessed so far. So I think that would set up, I believe that is 3 sacks. Yes, that's going to set up I think that's 3 sacks now for Hamilton. And that's a big punt right there by Devin Duvernay and received for 5 yards. So here we go. Ravens get the ball. 18 seconds left in the half. They're probably just going to take the kneel. I would say they're going to do is just take the kneel down, go to halftime, and just regroup and reset for the second half. Ravens do get the football to start the second half, so I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to do that. Alright, so here we go. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, it looks like the Colts are going on prevent defense. This would be the kind of play where pretty much you would see probably Zay Flowers just make a big play, and that's Gus Edwards with the carry, and he's just gonna rush his way through. I would be shocked if the Ravens decided to use timeouts, which I don't know why they don't realize they have 2 timeouts, I think. No, they're just gonna let the clock run out. They just wanted Gus Edwards let's just give Gus Edwards some rush yards and let's just go into halftime. So let's see what that was. That was a 14-yard rush from Gus Edwards, and now we're going to halftime. 10-7. Ravens going to receive a second half kickoff. So yeah. All right. So first half thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Any first half thoughts, ladies and gentlemen? All I know is this. This is pretty much going to be an ugly affair this evening. It's pretty much how obvious this is what it is. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing is this is going to be an ugly football game. Let's go through Twitter. I'm going to go through Twitter real quick. And let's see what happens here. And Ravens are saying that David Ojabo is questionable to return with ankle injury. Oh my fucking god. Why? How? What is up with these ankle injuries? God damn it! Okay, let's see. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see. We're gonna go for Twitter real quick, see if there's anything crazy. Alright, let's see what's going on right now with the NFL so far. Halftime now. Let's see. Titans runs are still ongoing there, less than 30 seconds away. Left in the quarter. And 3 seconds left in the quarter. Browns lead 13-3. Halftime between the Falcons and the Lions. Lions lead 13-3. And Saints, Packers there, halftime up 17-0. And so far, the Colts and the Dolphins are ahead 28-10 over the Broncos. Still in the less than 2 minutes left. As Raheem Mostert just recently scored that touchdown. Where we at? Less than a minute left. We are about a minute left into the second quarter between the Vikings and Chargers. Chargers are friending there in the red zone. Pass is third and goal at Minnesota's 1 yard line. And 1 yard line. 1 yard line. And Patriots are taking on the Jets. Are ahead 10-3. Patriots are trying, I think, to get another field goal in before this half is over. They have and Jets use 1 or 2 timeouts. Bills head of the Commanders at halftime, 16-0, and less than 30 seconds left in the quarter. A little bit 30 seconds left in the quarter. The Texans are ahead, 14-0 over Jaguars. Currently, jeez, Jared Goff just slings that thing. I'm watching the highlights right now, and it was a dot right there. it would go. Here's that. They're showing that pass, punt return touchdown, and that was pretty much great. Darren, he got through, and he just gone all the way, and that's a touchdown right there. Okay, so yeah, they're really going through it. Let me see what else is up here. Let's see. Let's play. Wow, what the hell? Deshaun Watson just, I was saying, Deshaun Watson was about to get sacked, and he just fucks the ball backwards. He just goes around and he just fucks the ball. What the fuck? Like, what? Like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Let's see how they call this. This is intent. Would this count as intentional grounding? Because holy shit. Yeah, and you're being paid like what $230 million so far, and you do that. All right, let's see what else is going on here. And Patriots try to attempt a 57-yard field goal from Ryland. Attempted a 57-yard field goal, and that went no good with Lawai to left. And the Chargers end up scoring on it. End up scoring. Let's take a look. Let's look into what that score was. As Justin Herbert, as Justin Herbert would find Donald Parham Jr. for 1 yard completion and for 1 yard completion on that third and goal. Or that third and goal. So, and the Dolphins are now 35-10. My God, they are just, and we are in now in the now we are dealing with the Jeffrey Dominic Affiliate Challenge as the Broncos may be dead, but they're still getting fucked because as Raheem Mostert would rush that in there for 3 yards, and he has now 2 rushing touchdowns. He has now exposed his left testicle and now his right testicle out. So if he gets another touch, so if Raheem Mostert now gets a third touchdown, he is pretty much pulled out his dick and just fucking the Broncos defense. So, see what happens next. Let's see what's going on here. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what else is going on here. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, let's see what is going on with the rest of the league. So far, this is not looking very good. So far, let's see how the Ravens are feeling. Unless we gotta agree, like, fumble stuff this fumble needs to chill. So this is getting kind of ridiculous. So right now we're still at halftime. Right now, Colts lead 10-7 over the Baltimore Ravens. On Ravens, in terms of time possession, Colts have held this ball 17:45 to 12 minutes 15 seconds. Colts have had 10 first downs compared to Ravens 8. Ravens have a total yard advantage 148, but 2 turnovers have made this game even. About even. This game even. Ravens have rushed this football 14 times for 69 yards. Lamar is 7 for 7 for 89 yards, but he has been sacked twice for 10 yards, and that has made him 7 for 7 for 79. Gardner Minshew, however, he has thrown his ball 14 out of 29 for 103 yards, but he has been sacked 3 times for 37 yards. 37 yards. It is a tale of 2 quarters. The Ravens had 133 yards, and in the second quarter, Ravens have only gained 2. However, that is almost gained 2 so far. And right now, leading receiver for the Colts is Michael Pittman Jr. for 5 receptions for 26 yards. Zach Moss is so far been rushing this football 15 carries for 70 yards, 4.7 yards per carry, and he also has a 17-yard completion for a touchdown, which was what helped them tie this game up. So far, and right now, the Ravens have. All right, big time player on defense has been Kyle Hamilton for 8 tackles, 6 solo, and getting 3 sacks on Gardner Minshew today. He has pretty much been playing lights out, phenomenal. Right now, the Ravens have had 2 injuries, one on David Ojabo and one with Travis Jones. And the ball is now in the backfield. Has now went into the backfield. And the Ravens are going to start off at their own 25. Alright, here we go. 1st and 10, ball at 25. Ravens, shotgun formation. They have a card, fullback as the extra blocker, and hands off to Gus Edwards for a free yards. 2nd and 7. Ball at Ravens 25. Alright, fullback, shotgun formation. Ravens showing 4-man, 4 receivers, leave 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Jackson throws, fires, and he finds Zay Flowers, and he is going to get a 6-yard completion, and that's going to set a 3rd and 1. Monken starting to open up. He's starting to at least get his play back up. They're trying to at least set up stuff. And Minch and Edwards with the handoff. And he's going to get that 2 yards, first 2 yards. And the Ravens are moving the football with ease. Starting to move his football back. Are now starting to move his football back. Here we go. First and 10. Ball at 36. Mar Jackson is going to, and we got a false start on the play. And that was on Morgan Moses on that full start. 5 yards. Going back 5 more yards here. So that's what's up. First and 15. Ball at 31. So here we go. Let's play here. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Jackson. Gus Edwards on now was on his right, now on his left. Andrews comes in, stays in the line, and it's throwing to Mark Andrews, and he's going to get a 3-yard gain. Yard gain. So that's what's up. Second and 12. Ball at the Ravens. That's going to be set up. That is ball at the Ravens. 34. 34. So second 12. Here we second 12. It is right now a shotgun formation. Shotgun formation. Fakes handoff, play action, and Mar doesn't find the man. He's gonna rush, and he's gonna get an 11-yard rush. And number 44 was picked up like Lamar's leg, almost was like leg after that tackle. Lamar was like, "Hey, bro, what you doing?" Like able to get the toe tap, and then it was picking up his leg after carry, and that's gonna have a 3rd and 1. And it looks like that offense was trying to look like, and that's it. And Gus Edwards with the carry, and he's stopped for a loss. And that's a 4th down, and the Ravens are going to have to send out the punting unit. We'll be sending out their punting unit. Jordan Snout is going to be out here, and the Ravens was able to, I believe that is great tackle for loss right there. Just number 45 just had the seat. Red Seas just parted and just seas part, and he was able to just get that ball out. Here we go. Jordan Stout back the punt at the 29, takes it and fires, and it is caught at 13, and it is run. And that is going to set up the Colts. And that was Isaiah McKenzie. And he runs that into the Ravens 37. 40. No, Indians 47. That is it looks like that's going to be at the 45. So that is a 32-yard return right there. So the Ravens are, first drive would end up 6 plays, 18 yards, and only 4 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock. Taking off the clock. Yeah, Ravens have so far, I don't know, from that first drive, Ravens offense looked good, and then these efforts since then, Ravens have not been able to get this football out whatsoever. They are just, it's like somehow they're getting caught in quicksand. I think a lot of people would have said this was kind of that trap game. And the way it's looking right now, it's kind of starting to be true. Starting to look like that is true. To be honest, it is not looking good. This has been very soft. This has so far been very sloppy football so far today, and I don't even know how else to feel right now because right now it isn't. This is looking. Yeah, this is kind of. I feel kind of embarrassed right now. This is kind of embarrassing right now. This is getting ridiculous. Let me go through Twitter real quick. Let's go through it. Alright, this is gonna be. And this is. And they're showing Gardner Minshew's pops, who. Oh, so right now, here we go. Gardner Minshew coming in. He is right now. Alright, seeing kind of interesting, like, formation. Not sure how you would say it. And it's going to be they hand off to Zach Moss, and he's going to get rushed for a yard. So ball at the Colts 46. Second and 9. So Colts starting off the game with the first drive of the second half. Right now, 10-7 lead. They are just going to find a way to just chip away and slowly get this. Try at least get closer to victory. Ravens showing 4-man rush. Queen moves up but steps back, and he's going to rush, and that is going to be a first down pass complete to Ogletree, and that is going to set up first. That's going to be a first down for the Colts, and ball now, and now the Colts are across midfield, and now they're going up tempo again. Ball at 43. Zach Moss takes it, rushes, and he's going to get, I believe that'll be 5, I believe. That is 5. That is going to be 5. Alright, here we go. Shotgun formation. Minshew, I believe that's Trey Sermon on the backfield, and he is stopped for a 2-yard gain. And Kyle Hamilton is brought in, and I believe that's Kyle Hamilton on that tackle. Yes, it is. And here we go, 3rd and free. Go 3rd and free. Free shotgun, looks like shotgun formation. Looks like they're showing, look like a pass, but it could be something else. Minshew throws deep, fires, and is incomplete, overthrown. Kyle Hamilton with the coverage. Pass intended for John Downs, and Minshew just gets blasted. And he's kind of staggering a bit, so that hit rocked him. I believe that was Clowney with that hit. Jadeveon Clowney with that hit, letting him know what is going down here. Clowney was looking for his number sack there. So that's going to set up Matt Gay for another big field goal. And I believe this one's a little long. This is like, I believe, 54 yards. Kick on the way up and boosted through. And the Colts are now 13-7 over the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, so far, the Ravens right now need to find a way to get back. Need to do in this next drive to get back into this next drive and do everything. It is. So far, it is pretty much still a one possession game. Ravens just need a touchdown to get back in there. Let's see. Again, going back, just going through Twitter again, see what's going on. And Derek Carr is apparently, looks like he's injured after a play. I mean, he is down. He's down so far. Looks like off a big hit. Here, so let's see what's going on here. Continue on. Now, the Ravens need to have. And actually, according to those free first half sacks that Kyle Hamilton had in the first half, they were apparently the most in the first half by any Ravens player in team history, and also ties the record for the most in the first half by a defensive back in the history of the NFL. Goodness, that is insane. So here we go. We need to at least. So let's see as how it goes now. We're coming back in. Right, here we go. So let's see what happens here. And that is a touchback, and I think that he just booted through the uprights there from there. Jeez. All right, Ravens, come on. Ravens, just lock in here. Here we go. First and 10, ball at 25, shotgun formation. Zay Flowers in motion. And that is a big play. And Zay Flowers gets hit, and he's gonna run out of bounds for a 5-yard completion. I believe that's 4 or 5. Because he was initially. So here we go. Alright, here we go. Shotgun formation, Ravens. Shotgun. Mark scrambles, throws, fires, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. So outway, 3rd and 6. Okay, so here we go. 3rd and 6. Spread, shotgun formation. Zay Flowers in motion, moves to left side. Gus Edwards backfield, right? Pressure, and it is going to be incomplete. Pass there for Mark Andrews, broken up, and that's broken up by Juju Brent, and that is going to set up a 3 and out. That's going to set up a 3 and out, and the Ravens are just not able to get anything on offense, or they are just not able to get anything on offense this game. Jesus. And what they just said is prior to this game, there were only three and outs for the Ravens in the first 2 weeks. This week it's only been 3 and outs. only been three and outs, and the Ravens and the Colts punt. The Ravens punt as is caught. Punt is caught at the Colts 22, and it looks like there's Fonder in the field. And it's a holding penalty, and that is going to move them back 10 yards. So now the Colts are going to start at their own 12. If you're the Bengals, geez, I'm so. I don't know why I said Bengals for some reason. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is a game. This is a first rain game right now. So far, let's see. Let's look at the rest of the league so far. Browns ahead of the Titans still 13-3. There are 10 minutes, 37 seconds left in the quarter. Lions are ahead of Falcons 13-3. 13-3. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in that quarter, the third quarter. Saints ahead of the Packers 17-0. 17-0. And 8 minutes, 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Broncos and Dolphins still at halftime. They're 35. Dolphins ahead of Broncos 35-13. Chargers ahead of Vikings 14-10. Starting into the third quarter, 13 minutes, 40 seconds. Patriots ahead of Jets 13-3. 13-3. Bills ahead of Commanders 16-0. 10 minutes, 24 seconds left in the third quarter. And Texans ahead of Jaguars 17-7. 11 minutes, 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Yeah, this is painful. This is getting painful. Yeah, this is. Here we go. First and 10. Ball at Colts 12. It's like the Ravens are. Looks like they are. And looks like the Colts are down a right guard. It looks like he must have suffered some muscle cramps. Here we go. Ravens rush. And the Colts. And that is Trey Sermon for that first down. And he's going to get free. So it's at second and 7 at the 13. So it's at second and 7. Second and 7. Over Minshew under pressure, he's had 25 dropbacks. I believe he's had 3 sacks. I believe a couple hurries and a couple knockdowns. So here we go. Second and 7. Pittman, man motion, shotgun formation. Minshew fires, throws, finds Sermon, and he's going to get 4-yard completion. Patrick Queen with the tackle. So that's going to set up third and short. Third and 3. Ball at Indianapolis at Indy's 19. So here we go. Rams flag. Go with Chad. Making themselves loud and known and trying to at least rally this defense to get this free and out. Ball at 19. Minshew, shotgun, fires, throws, and it's caught by John Downs, and he's going to get the first down. Ball at the 30. Here we go. And show a free four-man rush in. Pass deflected. And that was Kyle Hamilton. This man is just saying, right now, at this point, just go ahead, give him Defensive Player of the Week. This man is playing out of his mind. He has practically showed up, coming to play football. He is pretty much, in a way, single-handedly helping stop this keeping this Ravens defense in the Ravens in this game to at least make this a game. Here we go, 2nd and 10, ball at the 29, in his 29-yard line. Shotgun formation, Gardner, shots back, fires, throws deep, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Alex Pierce, and Alex Pierce overthrew it, and it was also out of bounds. And they're showcasing the highlights of Kyle Hamilton just straight up being a menace right now to Minshew, just being a bully. So here we go, 3rd and 10. Big 3rd and 10 here. Putting out shotgun formation. Looks like 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Minshew steps back. Pressure coming. Cannot get this ball out. He's throws, fires, and incomplete. And that is something that the Ravens definitely needed in that one. I think that is. I believe Marabuki would end up getting the initial contact, and they were covering everyone. A whole secondary covered well. Pressure by 3 players. And he could not get anything to either one of those two. And the Ravens and the Colts now force a punt. Roberto Sanchez finally out there. He punts. And it is goes back, and Devin Duvernay is going to be at the return, and he's going to be out at the 19. Ravens will start off at the 19-yard line. Let's see if his offense can finally get. Let's hope this offense can get it together and actually get and make something here. Make something here. Right now, it is. Alright, let's go through Twitter. Let's check Twitter real quick. Yeah, according to Ravens Nation Live, Ravens crowd is actually loudly booing the offense. Yeah, so far this is getting nuts. Let's see. Yep, this is pretty much what Ravens fans pretty much feeling. Ravens offense. Just come on, man. Just do something. Please. Which is the situation here. Let's see. Let's see so far. And Georgia's going to be taking on Auburn this Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Let's see. All right. First and 10, ball. First and 10, ball at 19. 5 minutes, 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Ravens shotgun formation, and it is going to be handoff read option, and Lamar Jackson is going to rush for the first down. For that first down, and that is 13-yard rush. And that is a 13-yard rush right there. Here we go again. Lamar finds Zay Flowers. He's going to break a screen, and he's going to get a 4-yard completion. Completion second, and that's going to set up second and 6. Ball at the. So looks like the Ravens offense. Okay, so somehow something happened with Ravens offense.exe was stopped working out. It looks like they were starting to work, finally starting to work again. Second and 6. Duvernay on the backfield. I believe that's I believe Melvin Gordon, in the backfield, and Flowers catches, and he's gonna get 5 yards. 5 yards. So third and 1, ball at the 41-yard line. So here we go. All right, second, third and 1. Gus Edwards breaks through, and he gets a 10-yard rush, and he's gonna get us a first down right up the middle. The card fullback checks back, and Gus Edwards who just rushes through, gets across midfield. All right, here we go. Gus Edwards, here we go, gets a carry, and he's going to rush for, I believe, 5. Actually, I believe that's 4 yards. Actually, that was 49. My bad. So here we go. And Gus Edwards is going to get off field. Is pretty much running off the sidelines. Second and 6. Now shotgun formation. I believe that's Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon on the right. Melvin Gordon. Call, and he's gonna get the handoff. He is gonna rush rush first down and a big all, and that is gonna set up, and that is a 15-yard rush right there. That's a 15-yard rush. Now ball at the Indianapolis 30. Here we go, first and 10, ball at the 30. Card, fullback, rushes, he's going to cover. Mar steps back, throws, fires, finds Gordon, and he's going to get big hole. He steps on the man, and he's going to get a first down. And Ravens offense is showing themselves, finally wakes up, and the chains are moving forward, and that is going to set them up in the red zone. Here we go, first and 10. Ball at the Ravens 19. Andrews motion, and Gordon tries to find a hole, and he just wasn't able to get it, and he's going to be stuffed for 2 yards. And Monken somehow finally decided to make some adjustments, much needed adjustments here. Let's see what happens here next. Second and 12. Coming up in the 1 minute mark this quarter. And here we go, second and 12. I believe that's Gus Edwards back in backfield. And Lamar fires, throws, and he finds Nelson Aguilar, who finally gets his first target first completion of the day, and he ends up getting a big completion there. Great completion. Askins up before third and short. And Judy Brents just sets him down. He was like, he was broke free from one tackle and then just sat him down. Just like, nope, no more yards for you. We go for and one. Edwards moves out, empty back set, spread offense. Lamar set back. Holds, fires, he runs, he goes for one man and he gets in for the touchdown. And that is a Ravens touchdown. And the Ravens is definitely getting the lead. The Ravens offense finally got the update. Somehow they decided to go. Someone finally went in. Someone finally called up Geek Squad. They rushed, came in emergency, found a way to update the Ravens offense, and the Ravens offense is back and have scored the touchdown after abysmal showing, and now they're back to where they are, and they capped off a 10-play, 81-yard drive with a touchdown, and the Ravens now got a 1-point lead. Let's go. Yes. That's what you want to do. And Musser played a big role, helped play a role in helping set 90 out of the way. Barr just breaks one tackle, and the other two are just like trying to hold him from touching that end zone, and they could not do it. There it is. So that is a great play, and Sam Musser, you pretty much redeemed yourself from that bad snap. And now we're going down. Yeah, just coming out for the kickoff. I'm gonna go ahead and set up. Make sure. Oh, okay, let me get sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pause this real quick. There we go. All right. Everything's set up back up. And I'm going to go ahead and have this ready to go. All right, shotgun formation, downs in motion. Zach Moss finds a hole, and he's gonna rush it in, and he's gonna push out of bounds by Geno Stone, and that is a big first down right there. Zach Moss showing is just practically just willing himself into that end zone. That is a big 24-yard gain, and that is gonna end the third quarter off. Ravens up one. Are now up one at the end of the first quarter. Anyways, let's go and check in the Leicester League right now. Browns ahead of the Titans 20-3. 23. I'm not sure what the touchdown was. Let's see what the touchdown was that caused it to be this way. Okay, Jerome Ford would rush for 3 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. Down. Lions still lead Falcons 13-3. 3. Saints ahead of the Packers 17-0. Dolphins ahead of the Broncos 35-13. Chargers ahead of the Vikings now 21-10. Looks like the Chargers just scored. As there appears, there was some trickery as Keenan Allen would throw A 49-yard strike to Mike Williams. Well, I gotta see that trick play. That's trick play we gotta see now. Let's see if we can. I'll probably pull up Twitter real quick because I might want to see that play myself. Cause my goodness. Check. Let's look at that Chargers one. Let me pull up sports. Yes, sports. See if they mention this. Well, I'll probably find it in a second, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and let's check ESPN. Let's check this. Here it is. Found it. But it's almost that time, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. We are coming down to the final chapter of this great story. So far, it has been a tale of two quarters. Started off as a tale of two quarters. The Ravens started off hot, and then somehow in the second quarter, Ravens.exe just stopped working for no strange reason. And it appears there may have been an old version. They must have not gotten patch notes. Colts woke up and ended up scoring 13 straight points to get the lead. But Ravens offense have started working again and are now back up 1 for 14-13. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll present to you now the fourth quarter. Anyways, let's take a look at that touchdown pass by Keenan Allen. Let me go ahead and go up to the live screen here. I'm going to go live here. And I accidentally hit something. Pop this up. Let's see, you guys see us.
Number 49. Double pass.
He's going to throw down the sideline. Okay. Williams wide open.
Let's replay this from the beginning. I want to see this from the beginning. Real quick. And what the heck happened? Let's see what happens here. And Michael Pittman Jr. got the first down off that big first down. So Colts convert on that first down and end up having a good blockers out in front. At least number 48 was pretty much right there on. So, yeah, I don't know why the okay, so far it is not want to work. Why? I guess we'll just I'm just gonna back out. And I want to see this play again. So let's see.
Mike Williams with the catch, and he'll walk in for the touchdown.
I just want to see this play again. This is a great play. I want to see how this touchdown works. So Herbert froze it to Keenan Allen, and then froze it to Mike Williams, and he had nothing but green grass right up front and just in for the touchdown. Great trickery. So, it looks like Kareem Hunt is back in.
Pressure gets it out to Hunt. Hunt trying to make a play. Hunt going airborne.
Turns a man pretty much thanks to a block, or pretty much one man just got turned into Mario. And that helps set him up for a first down. So, all right, let's move on to the game. Here we go. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6, ladies and gentlemen. Ravens are at the ball. It's Ravens 35, 3rd and 6. Minshew, empty sack, throws to Sermon, and he drops the ball. And that is a big, and that helps, that saves the Ravens there. Sermon pretty much looking at himself. He's probably saying to himself right now, what happened to my hands? And Matt Gay is now out to kick field goal. This is going to be a 53-yarder. This is going to be a 53-yarder. And it's up and right down the middle. 3 uprights and good. The Colts now lead 16-14. Going into the fourth quarter. So far, this has actually been a back and forth. Hopefully, this is a Alright, so far, let's look into what is going on. Dolphins are once again back on the Jeffrey Dahmer necrophilia challenge because as the Broncos may be dead, but are still getting fucked because the Broncos are currently up 17, are currently ahead 42-13. As let's see what came callous to this. As Raheem Mostert would find another touchdown. He has exposed his left testicle, his right testicle, and now he has pulled out his okay, mega pause. What I was to say is this, that Raheem Mostert single-handedly has fucked this Broncos defense. And once again, the Broncos are dead, but are still getting fucked. Anyways, continuing on. In the third quarter on Patriots head of Jets 13-3. Bills Commanders still going into the fourth quarter. The Bills already on first and okay, why did I click Zach Moss? So Bills had 16-0. They are actually rushed. They are in the red zone right now. Texans head of Jaguars 24-10. Colts headed in right now. We are still going in. Colts Ravens. We are waiting to kick off. And that was a 6-play. That was an 8-play drive right there by the Colts on that one. The Colts. So here we go. Matt Gay setting the kickoff. And that is going to give you a touchback. And they're showing off next Sunday. Ravens are going to be heading off to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Colts, I believe. Let's see where the Colts are going to be playing after. They're going to be playing next week. Next week. So Colts going to be hosting the Rams. We'll be hosting the Rams 1 o'clock. That game will be on Fox. And Kenyon Drake with the pass, and this time he's going to gain of 7. And this time he is not going to go down. And him and number 44 are jaw-jacking right now. They're talking some smack right now. It's heated. Levi's Max Franklin right now. Ravens heading to Cleveland, take on the Browns after this game. So this is for next week. Hopefully they actually get some of their offensive linemen. And Jackson carries. He's going to find rush, and he's going to get 4. I believe that's 4 yards. for a 4-yard rush, and he's getting the first down. He's moving chains. I think Jackson wanted more. Was expecting wanted more. Wanted more on that one. Oh, I did not have the face cam back on. So my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad at all. Face cam back on. Just looking through the scoreboard. Alright. Let's continue on. Ball at Ravens 37. First and 10. Jackson shotgun drops. Takes 2-step drop. Finds safe flowers, and he's gonna run. He's gonna move into the Ravens. He's moving in the Ravens 45. And 45. Second and 3. 10 minutes left on the clock. Ravens pretty much going to take their time. At least take as much time on the clock. At least get the score. Lead to the score and hopefully come out of here with the W. So here we go. Barr rushes, scrambles. He finds some whole room, and he stopped at the 40-yard line. Stop at the Ravens at the Colts 40-yard line. And he breaks his on run. This time he secures the football. He choking in that ball security. And the Ravens are, and once again, ball at Ravens at Colts 40. Shotgun formation. Marr gives it. Hands off of Gus Edwards, and he's going to be stopped for 2 yards. And that was a big hit there by. All right. Alright, here we go. Kendrick in backfield, shotgun formation. Jackson flips back, fires, and is going to fall short. Has intended for Rashad Bateman. That gets up a 3rd and 8. But if you're the Ravens, you just want to at least, if you don't get this first down, you are at least hoping to get some yards. And they're probably going to send Justin Tucker out later. Could send Justin Tucker out for the field goal, depending on how far this is. But in this case, this is Tucker range. So here we go. 3rd and 8. Jackson throws, fires. He finds Nelson Aguilar. He just trips himself up, and he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. But this is going to set 4th down. Nelson Aguilar. I don't think he's going to just. I think he's going to be fine. I think he just tripped himself up and just caught him off guard. So that's going to set it up. The GOAT, Justin Tucker, from 50 yards out. And 50 yards. This is pretty much easy. In Tucker, we trust. Kick is up, on its way, and it's good. And and the Ravens now got the lead again, 17-16. 7.5 minutes left in the game. So here we go. So let's see. And this looks like they're talking, and this is a commercial for just Thursday Night Football, as it looks like the Lions and Packers are going to be going up against one another in a rematch of Week 17. Week 17 game between them two. The Lions shut down the Packers in an opportunity of getting into the playoffs. It was also a win, and they were in a scenario for winning in scenario. In the scenario, the Lions were hoping the Seahawks would have lost and made in, but Lions at least won. Almost had a great nightmare scenario where if the The Lions won, and the Seahawks, I believe if the Seahawks lost, they would have made it in, but it did not happen. This is Never Save Our Commercial, Patrick Mahomes. And it's about chilies. Which, make me a bowl of chili. Make me some chili after this. So, let me go ahead. Alright, I think I found I pretty much have the stuff here. Pretty much got the sounds prepped up, really. I got the sounds prepped up. Here we go, first and 10, ball at 35. Zach Moss tries to find it. Wow, what? Wow, Clowney was trying to get him down, and that was going to be a tackle, but he just breaks free and just signs away to just tiptoe his way for a 5-yard rush. My goodness. My goodness, that was bad. And Clowney, he thought he had him, and he just finally had him, or at least had him out of bounds. But this man just tiptoes away and just finds a 5-yard complete for his finds at 5-yard completion. Here we go. That sets up 2nd and 5 at the Colts 40. Zach Moss tries rush, and he's going to be stuffed by no gain. And that is, I believe, that is Patrick Queen, and I think that's Travis Jones again. And I think that is Travis Jones. Travis Jones, so I think he is back. So hopefully, so that injury was just a little. So he just had the wind knocked out of him. I pretty much said it earlier in the game. So here we go. 5 minutes, 21 seconds. Less than 5, a little over 5 minutes left in the half in this game. 3rd and 5. Big play here on 3rd and 5. Ravens showing blitz. Zach Moss comes in, shotgun. Looks like 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And Ravens rush forward. Clowney pressure and throws, fires, and incomplete. Pass intended for John Downs, and it's incomplete. And that is, and who was there for the coverage? Kyle Hamilton. The ball hit the ground before it got into the hands. It was too low, and that is going to set up punt. Rigoberto Sanchez out to punt once again. And he takes the snap. Ayers hit punts. And it is a fair catch. It is going to be caught at 21 by Devin Duvernay. And Ravens are going to get the football with 4 minutes, 48 seconds left in the game. Let's see. All right. Right. Mar Jackson would scramble for a 2-yard loss. That's second 12. And Melvin Gordon out in the backfield. Ricard back, and he's going to run behind him, and he's going to get a 6-yard gain. That's going to set up a 6-yard gain. All right, here we go. So that's going to set up 3rd and 6. Ooh. That's going to set up 3rd and 6. And now, if the Ravens get this first down, this is going to set up timeouts. Colts have 3, 3rd and 6. If they get this first down, that means timeouts are probably going to be a factor. And Jackson escapes the pressure. He runs a hole. He runs, throws, and he's going to get the first down and a little more. First down and a little more. And there's holding, I believe. And there's holding. Is on offense. Holding. And they're calling it on Flowers, defensive back. Their defensive holding, that's an extra 5 yards on top of that rush. What a stop. What a way. Just escape the pressure. And able to just roll around and gets that hole and just gets that first down and extra yards. And that is going to set up the Ravens at the 30, at their own 40, at their 44. So we got a shotgun formation. Flowers in motion. He fakes the handoff, and Marr's going to carry it, and he's going to get at least, I believe, 3 yards. Let's get up 3 yards. 3 minutes. And we're coming up on the 3-minute mark in this game. Second and 7. Clock ticking slowly but surely. And Ravens take a snap. Gordon snaps. Gets a couple yards. And that's going to set up, and I believe that's going to set up a timeout. And Melvin Gordon's helmet has come off, so as a result of that, that means he has to leave the field. I think that means he has to leave the field. I think. Moses is kind of getting a little winded, but I think he's But he's all right. I think the man's all right. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, he might have gotten tripped up. So Moses, he is looking fine. He's just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just tripped up. Everything's fine. Everything's Gucci. Gotta pull me out, coach. So, here we go. 3rd and 5. Ball at the Ravens 49. Ravens 49. A first down would definitely help out for the Ravens here. Help Ravens out here. If they get this first down, it means Colts can go into this one time out, and Lamar is sacked. And that is Cyrus Franklin with that sack, and that's going to set up a 4th and 9. And that means the Colts will now probably going to call a timeout. It means Colts going to have one timeout, and a 2-minute warning to at least make some in here. All right, let's check in the other scores in the game. Browns had 27-3 over. Or had 27-3 over the Titans. 6 minutes left in the quarter. Lions had Falcons 23, but the Falcons are threatening 1st and goal at their 7 at Detroit line 7. Packers 17-3, and it's and it is down. And Jordan Stout sets it down, and that is going to be at the 2. And the Colts are going to start off at their own 2 with a little over 2 minutes left. It looks like that it was going to be a fair catch, and then the receiver just says, "No, I'm just going to let this fall back." And it should have. That's right there is where you should have just call a fair catch and caught it. And Jordan Stout, he does his own little thing, like he just did his own chip in. Second year punter out of Penn State. And that Ravens defense is getting loud and proud because they know that the Colts got to go 98 yards. The question is, so let's see how Gardner Minshew does. And that is incomplete. Falls incomplete. It's 1st and 10. And looks like Kyle Hamilton, he was looking for a sack 4. He was very close to telling Gardner Minshew, my friend, I don't think you understand the rules of the gun range. Yet you cannot shoot bullets if your gun is on safety. He was about to give him 2 for your mistake, stupid. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. 2 minutes, 11 seconds. And that's going to be a false start. And that's going to move them back 1 more yard. And they got to move 1 more yard, meaning they are a little more closer. This is right now, if you are the Colts, you got to try to rush this thing. Sneak it in, at least get a couple yards, at least make this 3rd down, at least a little more breathing room here. Here we go. Ravens 4-3. Hamilton, he's like, I want the worst sack. No, he's gonna drop back coverage, and Gardner Minshew fires incomplete. But I think that is going to be intentional grounding. That is got to be a safety. And he was in the pocket, so how is that considered intentional grounding? I guess you could say it was intended for Pittman, but so Minshew was saved from intentional grounding and that safety. The Ravens flock. They say we want the safety. And 2:05 left in this game. Minshew steps back, throws in. I think did he step out of bounds? And no, it's a ball. It's a football. But that's gonna be a safety, and we can safely say Carter Minshew clearly does not understand the rules of the gun range. You cannot shoot bullets with your gun on safety. 2 for your mistake, Sydney. And the Ravens are going to pad their lead with a 2-point lead. And they're standing with a 2-point lead, and they got to punt. And that means the Colts got to punt the football to them because of that safety. And the Dolphins now scored 56 points, and they're just getting into the fourth quarter. The Dolphins once again playing the Ted Bundy Necrophilia Challenge. Once again, as the Broncos are dead. These guys are void of life itself. But they're somehow, some way, finding ways to get straight up, just penetrated, and are seriously getting fucked. Sideways, no lube, no Vaseline, no contraceptives, up the goddamn poop chute, sideways. It is taking it way badly. You just getting fucked. And they're getting fucked in Miami, and it's a beautiful 88 degrees out here. It's 88 degrees out there. It is getting, I'll just say, this looks ugly. I'll just say this is one of those things you got. If you have kids, hopefully the kids, you gotta take the kids out of the room. Like, kids gotta get out of the room. Parents are probably upset. And Green Bay just scored a touchdown. As Jordan Love is gonna run in for the end zone, and they go for 2. And they pull out the unicards and get 2 for the same mistakes. And now it is a 6-point game in Green Bay. Out in Green Bay. Vikings had 24-21. Yeah, 24-21 for Viking over the Chargers. Jets are down 3 now. Patriots had 13-10, and the Bills are up 37-0 over the Commanders. My goodness. As earlier as there was a pick 6 as AJ Epinesa decided to take that bad boy to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And Bills are playing the once again playing the Necrophilia Challenge. And Zay Flowers is going to catch the punt. And now they're going to set up at the 20. And that is going to be now, if you're the Ravens, all you got to do is just get this one time out. And 2-minute warning. And I think the Ravens, and they're trying to say that, and I think the announcers are trying to say, Zay Flowers caught the fair catch, but he should have ran this ball and actually got it down to the 2-minute warning, and then make the Colts burn that last timeout. So here we go, shotgun formation, ball placed at the 25. Melvin Gordon with the carry, and that's going to set up the 2-minute warning, and that's going to be a 1-yard scramble. And that's going to be stopped for 1 yard. And that is the 2-minute warning right there. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning right there. So that's a 1-yard gain. So now, Indy down to at least 1 timeout remaining. Oh, and wait, what? Gus Edwards is injured too? Oh, Man, man, football guys, please, just how much more blood do you need? Son of a bitch! And Melvin Gordon with the rush, and he's going to be stopped. Stop for no gain, and that's going to be the last timeout. And that's 1:55 left. All the Ravens need to do is get the first down, and they can put the dead Namekian to the mausoleum, as they are going to try to put the nail in the coffin. All right, here we go. 3rd and 9. So Gus Edwards is now injured. Hopefully this is a mild one. Hopefully he's rested up and gets back. Hopefully it's mild and he can get back on the field soon. Next week. Here we go. There's some miscommunication here. Ravens miscommunication. And it looks like John Harbaugh is going to have to call a timeout. And he's pretty much... And they were not able to get this the right play correct. So that is the first timeout of the half for the Ravens. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Going on the backfield, and he's gonna hand it off to Zay Flowers. He's gonna get a rush, and he's gonna only get 2. But there's a flag on the play, and there's a flag on the play, a late flag, and it might be on the Colts. Who knows? And that was a penalty on the offense, and that is gonna force the Ravens to punt. And that actually stops the clock, which is unfortunate. But Quiddy Pace was clearly got a face mask, and that should have been called too. But that would have offset the play. At least, and that would have had to reset the play. But, damn! The Ravens got nuts and bolts. They just got screwed. And George Stout is out to punt. He's butts that ball high. And that is going to be fair catch, I believe, at the 38. Isaiah McKenzie with that catch. And that is going to be at the Indianapolis 38. So, Colts have no timeouts. Got no timeouts. No timeouts. The goal is, if you are the Ravens, you want to keep them around it inside. You want to keep them, not give them a chance. Keep them in bounds. Do not have them out of bounds. Go out of bounds whatsoever. Here we go. First down from 38. Shotgun formation. Minshew drops back, 3-step drop, and it's caught, and that is by Pierce, and he is able to catch it and go out of bounds, and that's a 12-yard gain, and that's going to be, and once again, it stops the clock. The ball goes over Darby's head, like, just goes over Darby's head. He did not even think about, did not have any jump creases to knock it down, or at least picked it off. What are you doing? Hamilton with power pressure, and that's another 12-yard completion, and that is going to be caught. And he's out, and he goes out of bounds. And now after 2 plays, the Colts have it now on the Ravens side of the field. They can at least try to take this into. And they're going no huddle again. This is when they had no huddle. And again, shotgun formation. Colts trying to go up tempo, trying to at least score, try at least put pressure. And this time is Pittman knocked down. He's trying to at least get to the line of scrimmage and at least shave as much, keep as much of this clock up as they can. Colts already in field goal range. 2nd and 3, pass caught Pittman, and he's gonna go out of bounds, and that is a 2-yard completion. And that's gonna set up a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 at the Ravens 29. Here we go, 3rd and 1. And there's a false start. And that's on Fries, the right guard. And that is going to be a big 5-yard penalty, and that is going to set up, and that 3rd down, and the 3rd and 1 is now a 3rd and 6. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Minshew snaps, throws, fires deep, and incomplete. Brandon Stevens, and that's Brandon Stevens and Geno Stone on that coverage, and it's incomplete. Wait, pass almost caught, and Brandon Stevens able to put his hands there and at least knock it out of his hands. And it is incomplete, and that's going to set up Matt Gay to kick a field goal. And this is from 53 yards out. And he's hit from 54 and 53, back to back. So here we go. That goes up, and it is good. And it's a tied game with less than a minute to go. Ravens have 2 timeouts. Ravens have 2 timeouts. Less than 1 minute to go. Anyways, continuing on right now. Bill, let's go back into scoreboards real quick. Back to the scoreboards real quick. Look at the rest of the games. Lions up 20-6. They're fronting 1st and 10 at the Atlanta 11. Packers are up, and it is now a tie game as Jordan Love will find, I believe that's Dobbs, for a touchdown, and that is, and the Colts and the Packers are going to take the lead. Could take the lead here. Once again, Broncos, Dolphins, once again, still on that Jeffrey Dahmer Philly challenge, as, once again, the Broncos are dead. Again, void of life itself, and they are somehow still finding ways of getting independent, still found ways, and they are still getting fucked. 56-13 by the Dolphins. Chargers ahead of Vikings 28-24. Patriots head 15-10 over their Patriots, over their opponents, over New York Jets. Bills are up 37, now up 37-3, as it appears that the Commanders finally found a productive drive and at least got free up, and that is a pass going deep, and Lamar Jackson intended for payment, but falls incomplete. Runs incomplete. And the Texans are ahead 34-17 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. So far, 2nd 8 at Jacksonville 20. All right, here we go. This is it. 52 seconds left on the clock. Second and 10. Ball at the Ravens 25. Jackson shotgun throws, fades back, fires, finds Zay Flowers. He's gonna breaks, tries to break a tackle, and he only gets 7 yards. And they're gonna save these 2 timeouts, and they're gonna try to go no huddle here, trying to give the Colts a taste of their own medicine. 3rd and 2. Shotgun. Jackson step back, fires, finds Nelson Aguilar. He goes out of bounds. And that saves clock. 29 seconds left. And the Ravens have less than 30 seconds and 2 timeouts. 29 seconds left. Ravens trying to at least get to, of course, Tucker range, which, let's be honest, it can be limitless, but the range you want to be in is at least at the Indianapolis 42 to get secured, but at least at a 45. Jackson steps back, throws, fires, caught, and that is Melvin Gordon. He's going to get the first down, and the Ravens are going to call their second timeout in the game. Call the second timeout, and that is almost right at Tucker range, so they now can just secure a little, just secure it enough. And Justin Tucker once again coming out. He has hit 17 career game-winning field goals among them. It was a record-breaking 67 yards last season against the Detroit Lions. Among them, it's been like one from 61 yards against the Lions in Detroit, and even a record-breaking 67-yard. NFL record, 67 yards. Shotgun formation, march, snap, pressure, gets out of the way, he tries to find a way out, and he's dead sacked. And Quiddy Pay, it's the stop, the second year. And that is the last thing you wanted if you're the Ravens. You did not want the sack. And that is a critical. But that might be intentional ground because he is out of the pocket and he was trying to throw his ball as. And that's going to be a 2nd and 20. I don't know what they're trying to do. Are they trying to figure out where he's spotted at, or if he's down, or if it's intentional grounding? What's going on here? So now the question remains is, can the Ravens actually save? Can the Ravens get some yards here? And then elite help with Justin Tucker get this field goal. So here we go. 14 seconds left, and they have the ball. And who knows how they could go near Could they go to overtime or not? And replay official is looking at this, and I guess they're trying to determine. And New York is trying to determine. Ravens are still like breaking down, at least huddled up. They're at least trying to figure out what the next play is going to be. So they're trying to figure out what's going on here. And replay officials backed out, coming out of view. And they're adding 4 more seconds on the clock. So 18 seconds now on the clock. 18 seconds after review. So here we go. Here we go on play here. Jackson takes the snap, throw, looking, throws, fires, and incomplete. Pass intended for Devin Duvernay, and that's going to set up 3rd and 20. And that will set up 3rd and 20. And that was a big play right there. Pass broken up by number 23. And almost intercepted. Almost was intercepted, but luckily enough, the ball, gravity, became the Ravens' best friend on that one and helped set it down. Let it touch the ground. All right. Stash free. Pass, froze, and caught by Nels Dagger, and that's going to set up a 4th and 1, but it's right in the great range of Justin Tucker, and they can finally kick this field goal, and this might be the end of this game. Could be the end of this game. But it looks like it's going to be a 61-yarder for Justin Tucker here. And this is usually his best. His career long 60. So this is right around that close to greatness. He's kicked a 61-yarder in the past before against the Detroit Lions. So here we go. Are we going? Are we about to go home, or are we going to OT? 61 yards out. It is up, and it is just short. It is just short. He did not have it was right there, but he did not have the leg. Oh my goodness, and there's still 1 second left on the clock. No. So now the question is, if you're the Colts, are you just going to go for it here, or are you just going to take a knee and just go to overtime? What is about to happen? Or if you are the Colts, what do you do? So how are we doing this? Kneel down, or Hail Mary, or dick out, cock and balls out, Hail Mary. What are you going to do if you're in need? All right. They're going to go for it. Shotgun formation. Of course, they do free. And Minshew just throws it into the ground, and we're going to overtime. I guess Minshew just said, nah, no, had cold feet and just tossed it to the ground. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have some bonus football, ladies and gentlemen. We got bonus football. It is overtime. We got bonus football. Overtime is now upon us. This has been strict as hell. This is stressful now. This is going to be tense. Now, the tension is real. And they got the captains out. Tails. And the Colts win the toss, and they are gonna receive the ball. So Colts get the ball to start overtime period. What is gonna happen? What is gonna happen now? This is a game of tension. All right, we've got some of our first final scores. Texans win 37-17. Bills pretty much pitched a gentleman's shutout as they actually beat the Washington Commanders 37-3. The Lions beat the Atlanta Falcons and go 2-1. Go in this 2-1 and won 20-6. And the Browns are going to be going 2-1, defeating the Tennessee Titans 27-3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter for the Jets as they are down 5 against the Patriots. They have a ball and they're at their own 17. And they got the ball at their own 17. So they are hopefully trying to make something here. So a Hail Mary situation here. And as I said, that Zach Wilson would find Wilson for a 29-yard completion at the New York Jets 46. So who knows where they're at right now. Looks like there's 1 second left on the clock for the Jets. Chargers looking to put the dead Meckian to the Liam and try to put the nail in the coffin as they are ahead 28-24, and they got the football 4-1 at their own 24, and I think they're under review. And speaking of which, the Dolphins have dropped a 70-piece combo, extra crispy, and Minshew is gonna get sacked. That's Roquan Smith and Davion Clowney with a sack and to start overtime off. Big time sack, big time play right there. So that's going to have 2nd and 12. Second and 12. Minshew drops back, throws, finds Zach Moss, finds it, gets tackled, and he's going to be stopped by Roquan Smith, and that is going to have a 3rd and medium. That's a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 6. This overtime period. If you're the Ravens, you want this stop here. Because then all you need is to bring back Tucker and get that field goal. Here we go. Colts, shotgun formation. Ravens show blitz. Ravens rush 4. And for Minshew, throws, fires, and incomplete. Darby was on the ground, but somehow slows down Pierce, and that is going to set up a free and out, and the Ravens. And the Colts are forced upon, and the Ravens are going to get the ball, and they have a chance to put that nail in the coffin and send the Colts packing. 8.5 minutes left in the overtime period. And game done. The Patriots once again beat the New York Jets 15-10. Their streak on that Jets team is still alive. And Duvernay gets snapped. He's in front. He runs. He breaks tackle. He breaks more. He's got midfield. He's got to go across midfield. A big time return, and that means the Ravens could be able to put this game away and take this W. Leave it a W here, and that could be the game right there. That right there might have sailed it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. That's 1st and 10 from the Colts 48. Gordon takes a snap, runs, and he's going to get to the 44. That's up at the 44, 3rd and 6. Once again, a field goal wins this game here. 2nd and 6. Here we go. Card motions in. Gordon looking for a chance to get some yards, and he's going to stop for no gain. 3rd and 6. Ball at the Indianapolis 44. You need a few more yards if you are the Ravens. You want to get some yards here. Either get a few yards or the 1st down here. 3rd and 6. You are probably going to look for Mark Andrews. Here we go. Pressure and save. Flowers drops it. Pass intended for Flowers, and he could not. He threw it a little too. Say Flowers missed his route. He could have caught that. That could have set up the 1st down or set up that field goal. And the Ravens are going to go ahead and punt this out. And the Ravens are going to punt. They do not feel confident on trying to go hard in the paint and kick this field goal. So they're bringing out Justin Stout from their own 41. Punts it, and it's going to be a fair catch called at the 11. So here we go. 7 minutes left in this period. Last time, this is the second time back-to-back games where these two teams are at overtime too. Last time, Ravens end up getting the 1st drive and taking it for a touchdown. This time around, they're now in a back and forth. It's now is sudden death, true sudden death. Next score wins the whole game. And Zach Moss takes a snap. He's going to get stopped for no gain. Roquan Smith with the tackle. So, 2nd play. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 11. Indianapolis 11-yard line. McKenzie, man motion, shotgun. Minshew throws, fires, and caught! It is caught by Michael Pittman with his helmet off. It is caught by Michael Pittman, and I think Geno Stone is down of an injury. I think he got the wind knocked. I think the wind may have been knocked out of him. Let's see how this happened. Minshew just breaks free from Stevens, and Stevens cannot just lets that happen. He had his hand up, helmet knocked off, but Pittman somehow still secures the football and was able to get it down, and it is caught. Geno Stone is knocked down, and he is still down. And once again, the And once again, football gods, again, show no mercy. Amen. And again, the football gods still say we need more. I'm gonna pull the clip again. Once again, how much pain are we feeling? Simple.
So much pain! So much pain!
So much pain! Can the injuries just stop? For once, just stop! Seriously, the injury gods cannot. I don't know what we did, what deities we have upset, or what, but these injuries need to stop. Enough is enough, damn it! Stop it! All right. Actually, it's pretty much like that. Let's see, what's that thing? Oh, someone prayed this part perfectly. Let's see. This is pretty much what we're feeling. We'll hear. This is us. This is the Ravens. Every single week. And that box got for a 1 yard loss. Alright, 2nd and 9. Here we go. Ravens rush 4. Minshew snaps, fires, throws, and it is caught. And they're going to be stopped at, and that's going to be a 3rd and 2. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Ball snap at Zach Moss, I believe, and he's going to be stuffed for 1 yard. Stuffed for 1 yard. So now the question remains: if you're the Colts, are you going to try to punt? Are you going to pull out your, or are you going to go? Are you going to pull out your cocks? How are we going to do? How are you going to do this? And it looks like the Colts are going to line up, and they're going to go for it here on 4th down, 4th and 1. They're going to go for glory. They are trying to get the 1st down, extend this drive, and at least have a chance of kicking a field goal and getting out of here. Here we go. Moss from behind, stand, hits. He is going to be, and he's going to be, and the Ravens are going to play, and the Colts are going to be participating in the Frank Costanza Challenge. And I stopped short. I stopped short. That's what and it is. And why would you have him do that in the backfield? And you have 4 men, and 4 men was right there, right behind the line, ready to just tell him sit down. Bradford Stevens was the first among them to actually make the play, make that big time play, and the rest of the Ravens block from Patrick Quinn, Roquan Smith were right there to catch up with him, and now the Ravens get the ball, and now they just gotta do is move this ball downfield, get at least a 1st down or 2, Ball at the Ravens 46. Jackson shotgun formation froze, and it was intended for Kenyon Drake. He could not get that. He had to throw it quickly. There's a pressure. There's a pressure. There we go, 2nd and 10, pass, throw, caught by Andrews, and he's now across midfield. And they're going to mark him. Here we go, 3rd and 3. There we go, 3rd and 3. So it looks like they say that there's 2 tight ends here, likely in Andrews and Kenyon Drake in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Lar throws, fires, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Isaiah Likely. He could not get the ball secured, hit the ground, and that's incomplete. 4th and 3. And the question is, what do you do if you're the Ravens? Are you going to go for it? Or are you just going to force the punt? Or try to at least get them call offsides. So here we go. Ravens is going to go for it. It looks like they're going to try to at least get them to go offsides. And that's going to cause timeout because called by the Ravens. So here we go. So here we go again. This is a 4th and 3. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in the clock. Ravens use 1 of their 2 timeouts in this for this overtime period. So the question remains is, can the Ravens get at least that first down, these 3 yards? Duvernay, Aguilar, Flowers on the left, Andrews on the right. Say Flowers in motion. Melvin Gordon on the backfield. Shotgun formation. Flower and Jackson throws, fires, and it's incomplete. Save Flowers, and he did not call the flag. That is clearly pass interference. And John Harbaugh is like, what the fuck? That is clearly pass interference. As you can tell, 45 is on clearly saying, let me hold you tight. That is it. You can tell Jackson, Harbaugh, everyone is saying that is some bullshit. How? And they like, how, Sway? How? And Ravens fans are probably saying the loudest possible manure chance ever. And there is and now Zach Moss got the first down, and now they're in the Ravens 40. And Matt Gay is already hit free from 50 plus, so this one is right in a good range. So he's kind of right in range. The Colts now have a chance of at least getting this field goal, a game-winning field goal, in ending this game. Here we go. Can we get another sack? Ravens blitz, and Zach Moss with a handoff, and he's going to get at least 3 yards. And I think they're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Ball at 38. 2nd and 8. Are they going to go to the 2-minute warning? Minshew is not going to call. He's not going to snap it. They're going to go to 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8. Ball at the Ravens 39. 38. Actually, my apologies. My bad. 38. I can't believe this is happening right now. Hope everyone's doing well today. This is so far. Ravens are. This has been a. I don't know. This is stressful as hell. But this is like painful. This is gonna pay for it now. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8. Ball at the Ravens 38. And Zach Moss with the carry, and he's going to get a few more yards. At least, I believe, 3. And Matt Gay has already hit as much again. And Lamar Jackson, he's pretty much, he's sad. He's like, I can't believe we got bullshitted out of this game because the referee decided not to throw the flag on that 4th and 3. It was a clear pass interference. And Zach Moss once again, and he's going to fall short. And here he comes. Matt Gay comes out for the kick this field goal and end the game here. Here's the opportunity. So far, he has made made a 31-yarder, 54-yarder, 53-yarder, and 2 53-yard field goals. This one, I believe, once again, is from 53. Here we go for the win. 53-yard field goal, right and kind of towards the left hash, sort of in the middle left hash, and the kick is up, and it's good. Game done, and that's game done. And the Ravens have lost in overtime to the Indianapolis Colts, 22-19, and Indianapolis is going to leave Baltimore 2-1. And the Ravens have suffered an L, first one in a year. This sucks. Alright, well. And now because of that, Ravens have lost this game. So, there's only one thing to say tonight. Well, fortunately, the Ravens now have to join. Unfortunately, now has to join the Giants, the Jaguars, Commanders, Jets, Vikings, Broncos, Saints, Falcons, and Titans, and to take out their Metro cards. And get aboard the L train. God damn it. And unfortunately tonight, for the Ravens, today,
You lose.
one more time, from the top. What?
You lose.
Once more, today,
You lose.
and our quest of being going undefeated has now resulted in one thing, and that is a
Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer is an official offer to
That's
buy or
right.
trade your
one more time. Now to make sure, once again, and just to make this easier, our quest of winning that championship has ended in a once more. The Ravens' quest of staying undefeated has ended in a It looks like for me, it looks like I was planning on eating some chili, but instead, there's only one thing we're eating right now, and that is, and there's gonna be one thing we're eating tonight. Where is this? Freaking-
Oh, Miss Triple Dog was in the house last night.
No, I was trying to find that fresh hot L's, but I cannot find it. So you know what? Fresh hot L's, fresh hot L's, fresh hot L's. That's all I'm feeling right now, and that's all thing I can say is fresh hot L's. And yeah, it hurts. It hurts. So, yep, that sucks. So, Ravens, we pretty much got low-key piped, and then finally got piped by the referees a little bit, and then pretty much the Colts finished the job and got the W. I don't have any words, just well, I got stuff to do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this game with me. I got some, I need to go ahead and get ready. I got some clothes to wash, and I also got some things to do. And man, the Jets almost had a chance at a first down. It bounced off a Jet and almost could have gotten the hands of a Jet and could have ended this game. The Jets could have walked out with a touchdown. But once again, it just did not end up in their favor. So, anyways, once again, Ravens lose. I feel bad. It just sucks. Once again, final score, ladies and gentlemen. Indianapolis Colts win 22-19 over the Baltimore Ravens. Colts move on to 2-1. Ravens are going 2-1 they're no longer undefeated. All I know is all I feel is nothing but pain here. Anyways, well, thank you guys very much for watching this game. I'm going to go ahead and close the stream out. All I know is I'm going to go ahead and close this stream out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Alright. Next time. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.